Aloha everybody, Hi Wazoo with you. Welcome back to my channel. Time for another video. The highly anticipated, not really, candle empties and candle chat, because we have to chat. The empties is only going to take a couple of minutes because I hardly have any empties, but the candle chat, we're going to take a while. Anyway, I only actually have one whole candle that is I have burnt through this month. And that is Bath & Body Works Blackberries and Basil, which is so good. This was so good, this candle. It is definitely like a berry, blackberry, and you definitely get that sort of herbalaceous sort of scent going on. Fresh blackberries, sparkling champagne, basil, natural essential oils. Burn was, okay, not 100% clean, but pretty decent. And then the last part of it, the wicks weren't this far apart. The last part of it, I just put it on the warmer and diffused the scent that way rather than burn it. But I would definitely get this one again. Love the packaging, and it was pretty strong too. I'd say it was about a 7. I mean, it's pretty decent throw. I went through a couple of melts here, only a couple that I finished. Sensationals Girlfriend Night. This one, what do they say? Bubbly Berry Bliss. Yeah, quite strong, actually. I would also say this was about a 7. And it is very definitely, predominantly to me, a blueberry scent. With, I don't know, I mean, something else going on. It's sugary. It's a sugary blueberry kind of scent. I liked it a lot. I would get it again. I've had it before. I would get it again. And this is something I haven't had before, and this is kind of a standard, classic, well-known thing. So surprisingly, I've just never had it before, which is Yankee Candle Melts in Pink Sands. And I have to say, not expecting it to be a great thrower, but it was definitely a great thrower. I was like 7, 8. I mean, it was quite, I could smell it everywhere. And it's a very unusual scent. Like, I don't know exactly how to describe it. I would say, it's not like an oceany sort of scent, like a sands at the beach, even though that's kind of what they're showing. I don't really get that I mean, maybe a little bit of sand kind of a scent, but it's also very, almost like cotton candy, sweet, not Swedish, but like the country, but you know what I mean, sweet. It is sweet. I don't know, like having cotton candy on the beach. I don't know how else I would describe it. It's not like suntan lotion. It's not like ocean water. Just literally the sand, that sort of sandy scent with sweetness. That's like, maybe it's amber-ish, I don't know, but it's also just very sort of cotton candy sweet. I really liked it. I think I have another 1 or 2 of these, so I picked up at a sale, a really good sale at Walmart. I get a lot of wax melts every once in a while at Walmart on sale because they don't sell them at our Walmart. They don't sell them normally. And I guess when they get them in, it's a mistake or something, and they put them all on clearance. And like, you'll see like cases of them come in and they're like $1 or 50 cents. Some of them I got them for. Kind of crazy. Not complaining, because they don't normally sell them. Then other Bath & Body Works empties. I know people are interested. I did go through a Waikiki Beach coconut shower gel, which is also very nice. I don't know. It is, how do you describe it though? What does it say? It doesn't. Oh, it does. Tropical white coconut, salt water, sea breeze, sun bleached woods. Okay, I mean, it's coconut. It's not like super strong coconut though. It is very sunny. It is very beachy. I get a sandy note in this also. Sandy coconut. I like it. Love the packaging. And I live in Waikiki, so like it's my hometown thing. Went also through Dark Kiss shower gel. Dark Kiss, as you may or may not know, is probably my favorite Bath & Body Works scent of all time. I love this so much. I wish they would make candles of this. But whenever it's out in a shower gel, whenever they bring it back all the time, every so often, and when they do in a shower gel or in the spray or whatever, I get it. Because it's just, I don't even know how you describe it, except it's maybe amber plum, dark raspberry or something. And it's just, I don't know. It doesn't smell like anything else to me. I love this scent. And then I also went through a hand soap in Happy Halloween Candy Corn Marshmallow. I kind of randomly pull my soaps, not necessarily by season. And this is just good. It is different than, because I have had the candy corn before. It was like Trick or Treat or something like that. This is different. It's cotton, it's candy corn marshmallow. It is different. Interestingly, I think not as sweet as just the plain candy corn. The marshmallow, rather than making it sweeter, seems to be more of a smoky element. So it's sort of like smoky candy corn. But I love the smell of it afterwards on your hands. It smells really good. I like that. Yeah, okay. Now it's time for candle chat. So, girl, sit down with a cup of something, tea, coffee, whatever.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, especially gentlemen. I am Jane Mansfield, and I have big hits. I said I have big hits from the fabulous 50s. I even have them from the 1960s, 70s, and maybe even a few from the 1980s, a few. Where do I have all of these wonderful hits? They're being played right now on Moody Mood Music, a very unique and special online radio station on live365.com. You know, most of us were actually salvaged from thrift stores and dollar record bins. And Mr. Kaiwaza saved us and gave us a second chance. You can hear us being played on Moody Mood Music on live365.com. All you have to do is just go down below the screen, in the comment box there, and just click on that link and it will take you right to Moody Mood Music. You know, I'll be there. I hope to see you there too. Bye-bye.
So, here's the deal. I have been without a lease for a long, long time in this apartment building. It's a very old building, and I've lived here, I don't even know, how many years have I lived here? 6 years, something like that now, maybe even more, I don't know. And I had, after the first one, I had year-long leases for quite a while. And then, quite a while before COVID, we did not get a year lease or a 6-month lease or whatever. It was just month to month, which is okay. But I, would prefer to have a lease personally. But we just didn't get them. And then COVID hit, and during those couple of years, we didn't get any leases. So it was all just month to month. So recently, a couple weeks ago, there's a lease or an envelope, up on my door and my neighbor's door. We've been here a while. I know everybody else on the first floor is kind of more recent, or it's empty. So we had she had the same thing, but a lease for 6 months, 6-month lease to start in October. And, the price is going up slightly, a little bit, so it's okay, because I really, really hate moving, so, I can deal with that. It's okay. It didn't go much. But the thing is, on the list of things that are allowed and not allowed, which they did not have on previous leases, on this lease, one of the 5 or 6 things they have mentioned is no burning of candles or incense. So at first when I saw that, I was kind of like, oh my God. Like, I can understand it. I mean, this is an old building, probably 1950s, maybe early 60s. I don't know. It's an old building. You know, candles are fire hazards. I understand that totally. Incense, I guess, too, although it doesn't seem like quite as much of a hazard. But yeah, I mean, I can understand that. So I just thought, okay, well, all right, you know, this is the deal. So no burning of candles. So what do? So I start watching other videos, people's videos about how they, because I know you can do it, you can turn candles into wax melts, kind of some different processes for doing that, rather than just taking a knife and chopping it up, which you can do too, but other ways of doing it. And I just decided I was going to try it out right away. So as soon as I got that lease a few weeks ago, which doesn't start until October, 1st of October, but I thought, okay, I'm just going to go cold turkey and try these methods out and see what this is going to be like. So the past several weeks, that's what I've been doing. I have not burnt any candles since I got that notice. And I did get I got an additional wax warmer. It's kind of pretty. It has like broken gold mosaic glass, kind of a soft light. It looks nice. And I've been melting stuff in that. That works well. And I have the electric warmer that I've already had, which I have in the warmer. So I have in the foyer. So in the foyer, I have a warmer. In the main room, I have a warmer. There are no, because this is an old apartment, there are no electrical outlets in the bathroom. So I can't melt anything in the bathroom because there's no place, it would have to be a flame, you know, a tea light, and we can't do it. So yeah, there's not going to be anything melting in the bathroom. So my initial reactions, I started to take some of the candles that I have and that I'm planning on burning or melting or whatever, and I've just so far used the method where you just put a smaller candle like this one, like a Bath and Body Works candle, just put it on the electric warmer, leave the lid on it, and just let it sit there for like 5 hours or something, and it completely melts. And then just pour them into pour it into a measuring cup that has a spout on it, and pour it into ice cube trays and just let it harden that way. So I have some just regular ice cube trays. I've also picked up at the thrift store for some holiday things these little gingerbread men, although I don't really care about making, you know, all cutesy shapes and stuff. It doesn't really matter to me because I'm just gonna throw it in the warmer and melt it. But anyway, these, like this kind, you just melt the whole candle and then pour it into the ice cube trays, and then there you go. And also, like what I've done so far for the larger candles, like these Yankee size, these kind of things, this is a fall farmhouse here, is just to put them in a pot of softly boiling water that, you know, comes maybe like halfway up or something like that, and just let it melt, because the entire thing will melt. And it took about, I think, 30 minutes maybe to do that. And then when it's done, just pour it in the measuring cup and just pour it into the ice cube trays, and Bob's your uncle. So, but what are the ramifications of this? What does this mean? Now, let me say this also. Of course, I know there are candle crocks, and I know there are candle lamps also. And I haven't ordered anything yet because I've just been reading reviews and kind of watching some other people's videos about them, and I just wanted to throw it out there to my subscribers or people that would happen to see this video. If you have any experiences with candle crocks, I understand, because I was curious, that you can actually use a literal mini crock, like an actual crock pot. They make kind of mini ones that something like this fits in. I see them at like Goodwill. Actually, quite often when I go, I see mini crocks. But you can buy candle crocks made for that. And you can also buy candle lamps. And I've been looking at some of the different lamps. And I just, you know, I probably think I would prefer the way a lamp works rather than melting from the bottom up. I think I'd rather melt from the top down and just pour some off every so often. I think, but I'm just curious. I want to hear like from my subscribers or anybody who watches this video, if you have either of those. You know, what brand do you have? What, you know, can you tell me something good or bad or disadvantages with a particular brand or something that you've experienced? Because I haven't bought anything yet, and I'm just kind of waiting to hear from people what they think. Because I'm actually okay just using melters. The thing with a lamp is what I really want to avoid is a bright light. I just, you know, I like mood lighting. It's Friday night. We have fireworks every Friday night. You might be hearing that in Waikiki. I've shown that sometimes on this channel, but I'm not there tonight. I'm here. But like, I don't like a really bright light. So, you know, I'm not, some of the ones I'm looking at, okay, they look like they're kind of not so bright. And some of them look like, oh my God, that looks like it would be kind of a bright light in your room. So I don't know. I'm interested to hear from people, their experiences. But I am okay just doing melts as well. But I think, you know, having a candle lamp or crock or something would be nice, because then you also can buy candles and don't have to do anything to them to use them. You can just put them in the crock or put them under the candle lamp, and you don't have to make melts out of them. Although it's not that big of a deal. I mean, making the melts has been like, yeah, it's okay. But I'll tell you what I've discovered, and while we're having this chat as well, I've discovered a couple things. Number one is that the throw is better when it's a melt. They're stronger. It's true. They really are stronger when you just melt them. That's been my experience. The other thing is they last longer. So what I'm learning is that it's going to take me a long time to get through one candle. Like if I'm just doing melts, this is how many melts this candle made. It's going to take me forever to go through all of these, and I'm gonna be so sick of that candle by the time if I do it all at once. Like, it's gonna take me 2 or 3 months, and I'm gonna be so sick of this scent by the end of that. So I think, yeah, what it means profoundly is I'll be using less wax. I'll be going through less candles, definitely. And because it's going to take so much longer to go through them, I kind of think I've been a person that usually melts a candle all the way through and doesn't like put it back and bring it back out and back out. Like I usually just burn one all the way through. I am not going to do that with melts because it's going to take too darn long. So if I'm not going to do that, what that means is I'm going to also probably have a lot more variety, because once I get all this going, I'm going to take one of these and one of those and one of something else, and the next couple days I'm going to take something else and something. I'm not going to burn all the same stuff every other night or whatever, or melt it, because it would take me forever to go through one. So I'm a little bit in a quandary of what to do as far as the channel goes, because I won't be buying as many candles, right? I mean, I'll buy candles, but I'm not going to be buying as many as I have been, because I don't need the huge amount of back stock, and it will take me longer to go through them, right? So I don't want to get too many. And right away I knew, like, okay, this is random candle roulette is done. Like, we're done with that, because I've been doing that this year, and I know I committed to doing the whole year, but I'm not going to do the candle roulette and pick out 4 or 5 candles, because I'm not going to go through that many candles in a month. I'm just like, I'm not going to do it, and I just want to pick out something to melt and not and we are heading into fall and winter, and I'm like, I really want to melt some of those scents, and I don't want to be drawing crazy stuff and then have to go through the entire candle, which will take me like 2 months or 3 months to go through the whole candle. So that's done. I'm not going to do that. But what kind of remains to be seen is, I think will I even have enough empties to do an empties every month? Because I'm not going to go through the entire amount of melts for any of these candles in a month, probably. I'll probably only go through like a third, you know, if doing them every night. I'll go through a third or a half, maybe not even that much, you know, of any given candle. I mean, I have melts, like this kind of melts. Sure, I have plenty of those and I'll be using those, but like the whole candles, like it would take me forever to go through that fall festival thing. So I think, I don't know, probably won't do empties every month. I mean, it just doesn't seem practical. I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm also looking for input. Like, what am I going to talk about if I've just burnt like 5 cubes of something? You know, I mean, I guess I could, but then it's going to also be very repetitive because of the next month I'll probably melt some of the same stuff, you know. And I don't want to do picks every month, or like, I think what I might do though, you know, because I do the candle burning schedules, but like I don't think I'm gonna do that because I don't want to commit myself to like these whole candles and try to go through them. I want to be able to take a couple of this and a couple of that, and you know, I mean, I guess I could do. Some people do like a, you know, a candle and melt basket, but I don't have a collection like that. My collection is not like all over the place, and I don't have 5 million things. It's like I have a little cabinet that's got candles in it, then I have a couple of bags that have, and a box that has melts in it, and it would be kind of stupid for me just to be like, oh, here I am, I'm gonna select, when I don't have a whole bunch to like make it interesting. I think to say, oh no, not this, let's do this. I don't really have enough. That would not be sensible to me. I think what I might do is like a seasonal things, like since you know, September's coming up, maybe sometime in the beginning of September, just do like, okay, things I plan on melting this season, this fall. I just pull out, highlight some things that have prepared and am planning on melting over the next couple months. And then maybe do, I don't know, maybe do empties every 2 months, or just do empties at the end of a season. I mean, I really don't know how this is gonna work, I guess is what I'm saying. I'm gonna have to kind of play it and see, but I do know, like I said, I went cold turkey from a couple weeks ago burning candles and just melted several candles and made the wax melts and whatnot. So you know, it's gonna take a long time to go through that entire thing, and I don't want to make myself sick of any one thing. So I'm gonna kind of jump around. So maybe just do, I don't know, we'll see. But I will definitely, I think the beginning of September, like do not a candle roulette or not a monthly candle burning schedule, but just do like sort of a picks for the fall. Like these are things I'm going to be burning in the upcoming couple of months. And then like do another one before the winter season. I think that's what we'll do. And then the empties, I'm just going to kind of play it by ear and see how fast or how much I've gone through in a month. And if I've gone through in a month enough to kind of talk about it, then maybe I'll do it. And if not, then maybe it just makes more sense to do one maybe every 2 months, you know. You know, I don't know. I'm open to suggestion how other people handle this that do more melts than they do candle burning. I don't know. I know I can get into all kind of vendor wax and stuff, but that's really expensive to do in Hawaii. It's expensive because they all charge like way more shipping than they charge on the mainland. So I'm not gonna be doing a lot of vendor wax. It's just not gonna be happening. That's my news. That's my candle chat, okay? The candle chat is there are no more candles. And they're only gonna be, there'll be candles. There's just not going to be any burning of candles. There's going to be melting of candles and warming of candles and whatnot. But yeah, we'll see how this all pans out. So bear with me over the season here, because Not exactly sure how this is going to work out or what the timing of everything is going to be, but we'll just take it as we go and see how it all works out. So in the meantime, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you'd like to see more, although there won't be as many. There still is going to be wax related videos, definitely. And leave comments below. Like I said, I'm looking for suggestions. If you have candle crocks or lamps, what your experience has been with it, if there's a certain brand or a certain kind that's been really good that you like or that you didn't like or don't like, let me know. And yeah, let me know your thoughts. So thank you for watching. I appreciate your support, and we will see you in the next video.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, especially gentlemen. I am Jane Mansfield, and I have big hits. I said I have big hits. Hits from the fabulous 50s. I even have them from the 1960s, 70s, and maybe even a few from the 1980s. A few. Where do I have all of these wonderful hits? They're being played right now on Moody Mood Music, a very unique and special online radio station on live365.com. You know, most of us were actually salvaged from thrift stores and dollar record bins. And Mr. Kaiwaza saved us and gave us a second chance. You can hear us being played on Moody Mood Music on live365.com. All you have to do is just go down below the screen, in the comment box there, and just click on that link and it will take you right to Moody Mood Music. You know, I'll be there. I hope to see you there too. Bye-bye.